Good morning, New York. Just after 8:30, we had unemployment claims at 8:30 a.m. Philly Fed manufacturing index as well, and existing home sales at 10. Just looking at the US 30 from the weekly, bunched up here. Really interesting time to be looking at the market. It is directionless. There is this US debt ceiling. I'm just going to cover that really quickly. Debt ceiling coming up. Just to show everybody, it's the first article I'm looking at here. They have a 31.4 trillion debt ceiling to avoid an economically catastrophic default. So basically, the U.S. economy is on the brink of defaulting, and that the estimates, if that happens, is that the stock market would shave off its value by like 45%. So just quickly to have a look. Where was it? Yeah, so like 31-year market vet. S&P to drop 45% amid credit crunch recession. Okay, so that's like, there's just too much debt and it's a cycle. So I have this in here. I've had this here on the weekly for a while. I kind of feel like that's where we're going to go. And we'll get some nice flowy action in that direction in the coming future. We'll see what happens come June. But that's my big thesis at the moment. I still think we're going there. This ceiling is holding strong. Nasdaq's a little different because you've got Facebook and tech markets and all of that are doing well, performing well. So we've had a strong bullish run on the Nasdaq, back to the upside. But the industry in the Dow Jones has not been faring as well. And so 4 hour, you see we're still in this downtrend. We see here on the 1 hour, we had that push up yesterday, and then we're returning to the downside. The issue for our strategy at the moment is that the volatility has gotten quite big. It's not an issue, it's just you need to be aware of it, that price, instead of normally price action works like this in our strategy, and it'll like work the river like this and stay a little flatter. But it's in like a larger mean reversion at the moment. So like the mean reversion is bigger, so it's moving the river with it. Okay, like this, instead of traversing across the river like 2 or 3 times per session. That's when our strategy is really, really lucrative. Okay, so it's really good training ground at the moment. In the future, there are other things I'm going to show you where you can capitalize on this a bit better and easier. But right now, you're doing the hard work. You're doing the work that requires the training of the mind to be controlled and not be greedy and whatnot. And so, with that being said, this is meant to be the 5 minutes. 5 minute time frame. There is nice mean reversion. However, there are bigger moves. Likewise, yesterday, you can't get stuck. Like this is when you get stuck, and you've got this kind of action happening, and then we have this burst to the upside, and then you can get back out here. But this is when our strategy is at risk, is when we have this clean movement like this. So just looking at today's session, these waves, you see the price action is moving through. It's a mean reverting between these two large areas of supply and demand, like this and this. It's not mean reverting through the range. The range is from here all the way down to here. And so this is going to go all the way down, probably down to here again, right? At least to this area here, and maybe even down to here. So if you're going to be buying this price action, you need to wait for it to come outside the river, okay, and hit these demand zones, and then it's going to be, like this kind of action, okay? and then it might mellow out and come back up, but it's moving the river with it. Okay, even though it's mean reverting back up, it's moving the river with it. So you need to be aware of that. It's instead of what it would normally do, which is hit here and then go there and then go there and then go there. And so you could say that the river, like since those huge waves a couple of weeks ago, the river up here, the river's just been, the volatility's changed since this price action up here. And so it's adapting to it. But I do have something that I'm going to be introducing, in the next few months that will capitalize on movement like this. But for now, those of you that are new, those of you who've been with me for a while, we talk separately. Those of you that are new, what you're doing at the moment with the mean reversions, you're learning to teach yourself to win, teach yourself to be out quick, teach yourself to watch price action, watch supply and demand. It's all very important, a very important part of learning this art. So rest assured, just come in, don't be disconnected from the outcome, and try and take little bits. I'm sure, I guarantee, if you buy, a little bit here, you'll get something like that. Okay, so a couple of those is all you need today. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I am in the pack down phase. I'm moving to Bali next week, and going on a week holiday before returning to the office. I will be active. I will be trading. I will be working as normal, but I'll be powering ahead really from the 5th of June. That's when I'm going to be going hammer and tongue, and you'll feel that energy when I'm on the screens every single day. I'm going to be on the screens from Bali, from the whole London session and into the night. So looking forward to that. But keep going. In the meantime, any questions, holler, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Cheers.